So this or that 76ers big three. First team up, we have the Nuggets, Jamal, Michael Porter Jr., and the Joker.
I got to take the Nuggets. They're proven. They went deeper in the playoffs this year, and just a little bit more seasoned in the NBA. Tyrese Maxey he played great, having great years, but still a little bit young when you're going against guys like that. And we've seen Joker be healthy all season, dominate. We've seen Embiid dominate, but we haven't seen him be healthy. So I got to go with the Nuggets on that one.
Just thinking, Toddy?
Yeah, I gotta go with the Nuggets. They won a championship. They're proving it on the biggest stage. We have not seen Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid play. So run with the Nuggets.
Yeah, man. I like you guys said, you got to tip your hat. They're a championship three. Either you want to put Aaron Gordon or Michael Porter Jr. in there, a 3-time MVP, a great surrounding pieces around. You have to go with the Denver Nuggets. So the next team we have are the Phoenix Suns: Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal.
I'm taking the 76ers. Simply because I do not believe in that trio right there at all. I don't see how it works. I don't think that team has any idea what they're doing. At least when you look at the 76ers three, they fit. Like, you're like, okay, we got a point guard, we got a good wing defender and scorer, and then we got a big man. You look at the Suns, we got three guys who score. And they all score at the same parts of the floor. So I'm taking the 76ers on that one.
Toddy?
This is tough. I'll take Philly. I love Devin Booker. Been a Devin Booker stan on this podcast and my previous podcast that I used to do with Shaun. Saying that Devin Booker is going to be one of the best shooting guards in the league. I just think we haven't seen Philly play yet, but what we saw from Phoenix was very underwhelming. Perhaps this could just mean that Phoenix just needs another year, and maybe they'll look better in year 2. I think Devin Booker and Kevin Durant are one of the top scorers in the league. I think we can all agree on that. I just think the Bradley Beal addition of him and Devin Booker are basically playing the same position. One of them has to kind of relinquish their duties and kind of fill into the next role is kind of where everything kind of their styles kind of butt heads. So give me Philly. I'll take Philly.
All right, it's about to get spicy. We have the New York Knicks: Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges.
Very tough.
Ooh, that is tough.
Well, I'll go first. I'm taking the 76ers all day. I know Mikal Bridges got traded for 5 first-round picks, but he's a glorified role player. Julius Randle, we throw the injury out for Embiid. We got to throw the injury at Julius. So if I'm picking with a big three, I'm going with the 76ers over the Knicks.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Philly too. When you look at this three, they're just constructed so well. Like, it just fit. And like you said, I agree. I don't think Mikal really moves the needle for New York as much. Julius Randle been hurt for about 2 seasons, it seems like. So I got to go with Philly. Nick showed a lot, but I just don't see them. If they run into that team in the playoffs or this, if they run into the 76ers with Paul George, I don't know if we're talking about their run, really.
All right, Toddy, who you taking?
I'll roll with Philly. I think, their guard wing big combo that they have is just better. You got Maxey. Was Maxey All NBA this year?
No,
All-Star. It was an All-Star. That's what it was. That's why, because his contract was a little bit cheaper than it would have been. If he was an All-NBA guy, they probably wouldn't have been able to get Paul George. That's what it was. I think this Knicks team is probably very talented. You have Brunson, Mikal Bridges, and Randle. I just think the more talented of the two, for sure, is Philly. Have a lot of promise. The Knicks are no slouch team. I think they're the top 3 teams will probably be Boston, champs, Boston Celtics, Philadelphia 76ers, and then probably the New York Knicks. So it'll probably be the top 3 teams in the East. So You're splitting hairs, I think, a little bit with these two, but I'll have to go with Philly.
All right, next one. Milwaukee Bucks. Dame, Giannis, and Chris Middleton.
I'm taking Philly. Yeah, I'm taking Philly. I don't know, because Max and Embiid by themselves showed us more than what the Bucks showed us with their, Middleton played decent when he came back, but here we go again. We did it with Embiid, we did it with Randall. The dude's always hurt. We can't rely on him. Giannis starting to seem like he's always got a nick or bruise. And then, I told my homie last year I thought Dame didn't have a great season. When I looked at the stats, I was wrong. He had a good season, but I just don't think he is what they thought he would be. And Tyrese Maxey's out there playing basketball like he ain't got a contract yet. So I gotta rock with Philly. Honestly, surprised how much I'm rocking with Philly on these, but they just gotta. When you look at it on paper, it's like.
Toddy, who are you taking?
This one's kind of tough because I do think Damian Lillard is going to play a lot better this coming up year. Last year, I heard in a podcast, Doc Rivers was saying that he talked to Dame and was saying that he basically didn't train all offseason because he knew that he was going to end up getting traded. So he didn't want to affect his trade stock because if he would have got hurt during a workout, then things could have went left. So I think we'll see a better season from Dame. Giannis, who is a champion. I think if this was a duo thing, this would probably be a different conversation. Giannis has been hurt the last 2 years in the playoffs, so that's not good. Dame was kind of in and out of injury. But obviously Embiid has never been healthy. Paul George has battled injury. Played last year in the playoffs. And Maxey's there as well, too. So this is kind of more of a coin flip, but I'll probably have to lean towards Philly just based off because what I saw from Philly or from the Bucks last year defensively was just god awful, and they have to be better on defense because pretty much any and everybody was scoring on them. So if I did have to pick somebody on paper, like we're kind of going off it, I'd probably choose the Philadelphia 76ers. And a lot of people kind of slighting the Bucks just based off what we saw last year, but you definitely a team to watch out for because they do have a really, really dynamic duo in Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo. But for this segment purposes, I'll have to roll with Philly.
I'm going to go with the Bucks. We gave the same credit to the Nuggets. We got to give the same credit to the Bucks. I know this isn't the same Bucks team, but they still got the Finals MVP, 55 Nugget at Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
So I'm going to go with the Bucks. I think Dame's going to have a lot better of a season. And when Chris Middleton is healthy, he's a hell of a third option. So I'm going to go with the Bucks. Next team.
No.
Chris Middleton on your team? Yeah, he would. Kevin would say yes.
I'm not taking it.
Not over DeMar.
For spacing purposes?
Oh, my God, Kevin.
And he'd be cheaper?
He's hurt,
Hey,
Kevin.
man, it depends
He'd
who
be
you
hurt.
ask me.
He'd be hurt.
I mean, yeah, he'd be hurt. I mean, they're both about to be 50, so. Next team we have, the Oklahoma City Thunder, SGA, J-Dub.
When are you going to say the Boston Celtics?
Never. Why would I bring them up?
It's going to be the champions.
So we have the Oklahoma City Thunder and SGA, Chet, and J-Dub.
I'm taking OKC.
Ooh, okay. I like that. Young, talented.
Yeah, these teams had they went to the same round in the playoffs last year, but I didn't see when I seen OKC crumble, I'm like, okay, well, they're just not there yet. This is a young team. They haven't really been this far. When I watched Philly crumble, it was just like I was just watching them not try. So I got to take the Thunder. I feel like they got more tools. Who'd you say the big three would be exactly? It'd be
Chet, J-Dub, and SGA.
Yeah. Like Jalen Williams shoots the lights out the ball. Chet's only going to get better. Chet was a lot better than I thought he was going to be his rookie year. And SGA, that I feel like he got slighted for MVP. So I got the Thunder on this one.
Toddy?
Give me Philly. I think they're just too young. Haven't really showed it in the playoffs. They proved it in round one. I get that. But PG has playoff experience. Maxey now has playoff experience. Embiid, he's in and out of the lineup. But I just think they're more talented than the OKC Big Three. So I'll probably have to say Philly.
Yeah, if I was starting a franchise, I'm definitely going OKC. But as of right now, you got to tip your hat. They got an MVP on their team, an All-Star. They got 3 All-Stars on their team. So if you have to compare them, I'm definitely going Philly. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for: the Sacramento Kings, DeMar DeRozan, De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis.
You know who I'm going with.
We see it in the background. He ain't got to say it.
Oh yeah, it ain't wavering. I'm going with the Kings. Biased opinion, but to break it down, I just think Fox is better than Maxey. He's been in the league longer. He's seen more. I think he's a bit better of a shooter, just as fast and good of a ball handler. Sabonis, I'll give him the durability. I know he's going to be around. He's going to play. He's going to play all the games that he can. He's going to bump. He's going to do all that. And then Malik Monk's just my guy. I can't go against Monk. So I got the Kings on that one.
All right, Toddy, what you thinking?
I think it's Philly. Philly's more talented. Very similar in styles. I just think Embiid is better than Sabonis. Maxey, I feel like Maxey and De'Aaron cancel each other out. PG is slightly better than DeMar, and I think Embiid is better than Sabonis. So I'll have to go with Philly.
And I second that. I'm taking the 76ers over the Kings. I know I want to be a homer so bad, but I can't do it, man. You got an MVP over there, and you got 2 All-Stars. And we have DeMar. Is DeMar better than PG? Absolutely not. Sabonis is not better than Embiid, but yes, Tyrese is not better than Fox. But is that one-on-one enough to carry us over the top in that trio? I would say no. So